When Justin Baldoni revealed in 2019 that he was turning the smash hit book It Ends With Us into a movie, fans went wild with anticipation. However, what started as a box office hit turned into a Hollywood firestorm, especially when Blake Lively dropped a legal bombshell. What's really going on? Now, few novels in recent memory have created as much buzz as Colleen Hoover's. With over 20 million copies sold and over 1 billion tags on TikTok, it's become a cultural sensation. Excitement reached a fever pitch when Blake Lively, best known for her iconic role as Serena van der Woodsen in Gossip Girl, was cast as Lily Bloom. Fans called her the perfect choice to portray Lily, a young Boston florist whose story delves into the cycle of domestic abuse and heartbreak. The film follows Lily's journey through a tangled love triangle involving her magnetic but abusive boyfriend, Ryle Kincaid, played by Justin Baldoni himself, and her kind-hearted first love, Atlas Corrigan, portrayed by Brandon Sklenar. Released in early August, the movie proved a massive hit, raking in over $350 million worldwide. But behind the box office success, whispers of tension between Lively and Baldoni stirred up plenty of drama, long before the film even hit theaters. The press tour for It Ends With Us, a film centered on domestic abuse, turned out to be anything but what people expected. Instead of solemnity or advocacy, it was all glitz and glam. Pink carpets, flower arrangements, and shameless plugs for Blake Lively's new hair care line and her husband Ryan Reynolds' gin brand. At every stop, the focus seemed more on fashion and florals than the movie's heavy themes. At the London premiere, journalists were explicitly instructed to keep it fun and lighthearted, with one event organizer urging them to steer clear of domestic abuse questions. Even Lively's attempt at addressing survivors at the New York premiere, "You are so much more than just a survivor or just a victim," triggered backlash. Domestic abuse survivor Ashley Page told the BBC the comment downplayed the profound impact of such trauma, saying, "My experiences have shaped my identity." The criticisms didn't stop there. In a promotional video that felt out of touch, Lively encouraged viewers to grab your friends, wear your florals, and head out to see it, prompting Ms. Page to liken the tone to promoting a lighthearted Barbie sequel, rather than a film tackling one of society's toughest realities. The It Ends With Us press tour didn't just miss the mark, it sparked a storm of questions. Critics called it tone-deaf, and rumors of tension between the film's stars, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, quickly took center stage. At the New York premiere on August 6th, fans noticed the duo avoided being photographed together. They also skipped doing any interviews as a pair throughout the tour. When Baldoni was a no-show at the London premiere, Lively's team reportedly warned reporters to steer clear of any questions about Justin. Adding fuel to the fire, internet sleuths discovered that key cast members, including Lively and even author Colleen Hoover, didn't follow Baldoni on social media. Neither Lively nor Baldoni addressed the swirling feud rumors during the tour. The only acknowledgement of each other came when Baldoni told Today that his co-star was a dynamic creative, a statement that left more questions than answers. Despite its box office triumph, It Ends With Us sparked sharp controversy, with critics accusing it of romanticizing domestic abuse. The Telegraph's Tim Roby gave it a scathing 2-star review, describing the film as a queasy drama that repackages domestic violence as slick romance. He argued that the story awkwardly combines abuse with the glossy aesthetics of a big city love story, leading to deeply dubious effects. The backlash extended beyond critics to TikTok, where heated debates unfolded. Many users argued that the film's trailer painted it as a love story, failing to convey the central theme of abuse. This misrepresentation left some viewers blindsided and deeply unsettled by the film's heavy scenes of domestic violence, with several calling the experience traumatic. For a story meant to shine a light on abuse, these missteps raised questions about the narrative's handling and the responsibility of its creators to approach such topics with sensitivity. As the press tour for It Ends With Us spiraled into chaos, Justin Baldoni brought in crisis manager Melissa Nathan, a heavyweight whose past clients include Johnny Depp and Drake. But it wasn't just Baldoni navigating turbulence. Blake Lively found herself at the center of a storm, facing mounting backlash for her comments during the tour and in resurfaced interviews. One particularly notorious clip, shared by Norwegian journalist Kirsti Flaa, added fuel to the fire. The 2016 interview was titled, "The Blake Lively Interview That Made Me Want to Quit My Job." Flaa later clarified she had nothing to do with Justin Baldoni or his smear campaign, a statement that only deepened the speculation of behind-the-scenes drama. Amid the chaos, actor Brandon Sklenar, who plays Atlas, came to Lively's defense. In a heartfelt Instagram post, he condemned the vilification of women involved in the project, calling it disheartening. Sklenar shared that someone close to him who had endured a relationship like Lily's had credited the film with saving her life, adding a poignant reminder of the story's potential impact despite the controversy. The drama around the film was almost as gripping as the story it sought to tell, leaving fans and critics alike divided over where to place their loyalties. 4 months after the release of It Ends With Us, the off-screen drama reached a boiling point when Blake Lively filed a bombshell legal complaint against Justin Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment. The complaint didn't stop there. It also named Wayfarer Studios, Baldoni's production company, and its CEO, Jamie Heath, as defendants. According to the filing, both men were accused of repeated sexual harassment and other disturbing behavior. The allegations included accounts from other female cast and crew members who had also spoken up about the toxic environment on set. The complaint detailed a January meeting to confront the alleged hostile work environment, attended by Lively, Baldoni, and even her husband, Ryan Reynolds. The meeting reportedly resulted in a list of startling demands, such as barring Baldoni and Heath from making any more descriptions of their own genitalia, and requiring an intimacy coordinator to be present during all scenes involving Lively and Baldoni. The filing further claimed Baldoni had inappropriately asked Lively's trainer about her weight, and that both Baldoni and Heath had openly discussed their pornography addictions with Lively, leaving her deeply uncomfortable. The revelations painted a troubling picture of what went on behind the scenes of a film that many hoped would shine a light on the complexities of abuse, only for its production to be clouded by allegations of its own. As the story unfolded, it became clear that the film's legacy was being reshaped by the scandals surrounding it. Blake Lively's legal battle against Justin Baldoni escalated with shocking new allegations claiming Baldoni and his team orchestrated a smear campaign to destroy her reputation. According to the filing, Baldoni allegedly masterminded a sophisticated, coordinated, and well-financed retaliation plan designed to tarnish Lively's public image. This included hiring a crisis manager to deploy a digital army that created and spread social media content aimed at discrediting her, while simultaneously boosting Baldoni's credibility and suppressing any negative press about him. The fallout, Lively's team argued, caused substantial harm to her personal and professional life, leaving no aspect untouched. In response, Baldoni's legal team vehemently denied the accusations, calling them categorically false. They argued that the crisis manager was hired due to Lively's alleged threats to derail the film, claiming she had refused to show up on set or promote the movie unless her demands were met. Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, labeled the claims shameful, accusing Lively of trying to sabotage the project. He insisted that her alleged actions could have jeopardized the film's release if her conditions weren't met. The fiery back and forth has added yet another layer of drama to a saga that has already captivated the public, making it clear that the tension behind It Ends With Us extends far beyond the big screen. Baldoni was celebrated with a Women's Solidarity Award by Vital Voices, a global nonprofit dedicated to empowering women. However, in light of Lively's allegations of abhorrent conduct by Baldoni, his studio, and his crisis PR team, the organization swiftly rescinded the honor, stating the accusations were contrary to the values it upheld. Adding to the turmoil, Liz Plank, Baldoni's co-host on the Man Enough podcast, announced her departure. The podcast, known for creating a safe environment to discuss masculinity, relationships, and mental health, now faces its reckoning as fans question its commitment to the ideals it promotes. The backlash has cast a shadow over Baldoni's brand, which has long championed gender equality and progressive masculinity. What began as a celebration of his work has quickly turned into a dismantling of the image he carefully curated, leaving his future in the spotlight uncertain. Well, do you think celebrities should be held accountable for what happens behind the scenes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.